Stu here, Stuart Pitt, Stu. Everybody calls me Stu. You know, I'm a mall cop, and my employees at work, they ask me, they don't understand the new normal and the green initiative and how things is going to work. See, and one of the questions they asked me, is, all these immigrants, irregular immigrants, coming in by the millions, why are we doing that? I said, well, Trudeau brought him in because he's a far-thinking man. See, he didn't ask us if we wanted him, and he didn't ask the people in Parliament if they wanted him or if they thought we wanted him, but he knows we want him because it's the new normal. The old normal is not normal enough. And they say, well, lots of them here for 5 years. I got a couple million here 5 years. They don't work. They don't pay into the tax base. So I'll see that's part of Trudeau's thinking. See, because he's always thinking. See, he's a man of vision. They're getting rested up. In them 5-star hotels, they got the golden health care plan. Dental and eye care, glasses and stuff. And the work boots are paid for. All kinds of stuff us working folk don't have. And why, with them new green initiatives, the thing is, they'll be all rested up and ready to go. See, when Trudeau needs them for his new green initiative. Yeah. And then see, because we're not going to have fuel, no petroleum. And anybody with a fucking brain in their head knows you can't plug a tractor in and plow a field with it, or a fucking snowplow truck. How far is that going to go in the dead of winter on the battery when the battery's cold? Christ, you wouldn't get out of town. So see, he's got all them irregular immigrants there stashed all across the country with the rural immigration program. So, like winter, for example, they go out there with their glasses and their false teeth and their health care all rested up. They just shovel their way to the next 5-star accommodation. And ones in that 5-star accommodation, see, they shovel their way back because plow trucks won't be running, of course. So that clears up the roads. See, they can go all across the country like that, shoveling the roads. He's always thinking, Trudeau. See, forward-thinking man of visionariness is there. And come spring when there's no snow to plow, well, the tractors, we already talked about that. Tractors can't be out in the field running on a battery. Anybody knows that ain't gonna work. Anybody with a fucking half a brain in their head knows that ain't gonna work. You plug the tractor into the barn and plow. Yeah, not enough extension cords. So now they're not shoveling snow. See, our irregular immigrants, there are millions of them, they'd just be out in the field. They'd be happy to get out of them hotels. They've been there for 5 years, bored to tears, and nothing to do but lie around, get fat on them 5-star meals. They'd be happy to get out in the fields and get working. Grateful they would be. And they can do the hoeing and the tilling and the planting, you see, and they can work their way across the country, get to see the whole place. And in the fall, they can work their way back across the other way, harvesting all the stuff, see? Yeah. And, you can't run a big rig on the road there to ship things across the country, and no damned extension cord that long. Anybody with a fucking brain in their head knows that. So, as they work their way across, they can take the potatoes from PEI out to Alberta, and as they work their way back, they can carry the grain back, and potatoes keep, and so does grain. Maybe not work so good for tomatoes and stuff that's kind of perishable, but can't have everything. I checked the notes here. Is there anything I'm missing? No, I don't think so. I think that explains that to you there, because I'm glad I could help. You see your way through the visionarynesses there of our man, the haircut at the helm. God, he got nice hair, doesn't he? I've heard people say, well, he just got voted in on legalizing pot and a haircut. Well, that's true. But it's a good thing he did, see, because of the new normal, because the old normal wasn't normal enough. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad I could help. Any more questions, you just feel free to ask me. And if any of my employees there at the mall ask anything that makes me think that maybe I should help explain it to you, I'll do that, you know. Yeah. Stuart Pitt. Friends call me Stu. I'm a Trudeau man. You should be too, see, because he's smart. He's always thinking.